Sorry.
Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome to the KopCam channel. We are using the YouTube app on this one. Going to burn up some batteries because our app is better. It doesn't burn up as much batteries. But this way, at least we got the chat. We'll have the chat so we can see the chatters. And Princess is going to be assisting us. There, live chat. There we
Go to
go.
the top channel.
No, live chat is the one that shows all the messages, including,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Hello, everybody.
live chat. There we go. So, say hello. We're probably going to plug
What's
it in at some
up?
point. I don't know where the battery's at. We got 2 people watching. Okay, so
I don't
say
know.
hello, everybody, while you're chatting. So get in the chat and say hello. Welcome to the KopCam live stream. We may do a little cop watching here. We're going to see what's up.
Where's the chat?
It'll pop up when people chat.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Hello, 2 people.
Okay. The call-in number is 866-366-1143. If you want to call in during this live stream, it's 866-366-1143. That is your magic number for you to call the KopCam. We do a KopCam live. And somebody should call just to help us out and make sure that the number's working. Make sure that there are fancy schmancy sophisticated technology that is custom developed right here for you on the KopCam channel is in fact not merely a bunch of crap. Full-on pile of crap. So, as you can see where we are. We're going to be going around with cop watching. We're actually going to head up to Atlantic Boulevard, and hopefully, did I get any fucking? Did I remember to get some cash back from what's her face?
Yeah, you did.
Did I?
Because we were going to go
No, I
get
didn't.
barbecue,
Oh, I got.
guys.
Oh fuck! No, I know.
Oh, no, we had to do the stuff.
Yeah, that's for the other stuff.
Oh,
We'll
never mind that.
Yeah, it's getting late now to a point where we'll be getting home soon at some point. So we're here in this is here in actually I think this is
Fort Lauderdale.
This is Fort Lauderdale. It's not Pompano Beach. This particular intersection right here at the corner of Cypress Creek Road, 62nd Street. This is where it becomes Fort Lauderdale from Pompano Beach. Andrew's.
Hello, the third person.
Yes, hello. Thanks for coming in. Come on, announce yourself. Put some chat in.
Oh, 2 people. 1 just left.
Oh, asshole. So we know like you. Why you know? We gotta do this all the time. We're gonna be doing this whole month. We're gonna be doing this whole month. I just spent a lot of money on a data plan for this fuck ass phone. So we are going to make sure to stream regularly. Yes, because we must. So,
Start.
does this one let you switch the camera when you?
I don't know.
Midstream?
We're
I don't
not
think it does.
switching it.
No, I don't think
It
it does.
can
I don't
go
think you
up.
can. At least on my app, you
No.
can switch the camera midstream. I don't know what's that. That's not going to end it. I don't think. No, that's gonna. Oh, here we go. This is. I
No,
think
you don't do that.
It's that button right there.
But we don't want to do that.
Sure we do.
No, because I don't want to let you see my face.
No,
I'm camera shy.
okay. Well, you can put it pointed at me. Well, there you go. Well, here.
Kidding.
Well, hello everybody. Come on. This is the YouTube app. We're using the YouTube app so we can see your chat. Princess will be reading the chat for me. We need to plug this dang thing in. Get some battery.
Call in, guys.
Call in 866-366-1143. That is your call-in number for the KopCam channel show. There we go. Somebody's chatting. Who is it?
No, they're telling you the
No,
live.
somebody's chat just came up. I think you can scroll up there. There you go.
Oh, poor dirt farmer. Hey,
Poor
hey,
Dirt
what up?
Farmer. Hey, cool. Thanks for
What
coming
up,
in.
what up?
We've been out for a while. Good. Now, once we start to get some people coming in, it's hard to chat back though. You have to maybe better have like a tablet or something and be back with
I
the
should have
tablet.
brought my tablet.
Because you
but I
can
didn't.
chat back from the phone, but which you might want to try if you can. But Poor Dirt Farmer, you want to give us a call real quick? Call-in number
Call
is
in.
866-366-1143. We do live call-in when we're road tripping here on the YouTube
What's
KopCam
up?
live
What's
channel.
up?
So, this is the situation with us. Princess and I are out rolling down the Ville.
The motion isn't making you guys sick watching it. Let me know, and I'll try to be more sturdy with my hand.
Good. The gimbal compensates.
I know, but sometimes I kind of, I'm not resting my elbow or anything.
Well, maybe you should.
Okay.
Find some to rest it on. Well, we don't have that to rest it on. Can you hold it with this? With the one that the hand that's on this armrest here? Is that it?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm driving. Oh, you're driving too?
All right, who else we got? Is that still Port Farmers?
Yes,
Few
Port
chats
Farmer.
there. Okay. Well, I'm here with Princess. Princess and I are...
The Fat Boys Barbecue.
Yeah, okay.
It used to be Hickory Sticks, but
Hickory
bad
Stick-
business. He's not a good owner, so try not to go there, guys. But yeah, they switched that out from Hickory Sticks, right? That's what it was called? Which was really good because I'm really not a barbecue fan, but you know, I don't really like the Fat Boys one. He's rude. Oh, we got a fourth person watching. Hello, fourth person. Or, well, 3 people now. The other one left. Sorry. On my way to get ice cream. Lucky. Lucky you. I love ice cream. Make my inner fat girl come out. Look at how dead the streets are. Not gonna really find any cops around this area, guys. The further we go north, we might.
Yeah.
More by what, Atlantic and Copens. This area is pretty free of
I'm gonna pull up into the place here.
pretty free of cops. This area.
Pull up the place here and
Why?
switch out the put everything
Oh, yes, yes.
So we'll pull up in the place up there.
I'll just sit and hold the camera.
Yeah, and we'll park out here. Here's what we'll do here. See what we're doing. Point you out back toward Dixie Highway. We're gonna park here real quick. This is South Dixie Highway in Pompano Beach, Florida. We're actually going north on Dixie on the
The further we go north,
the area of
nice.
Dixie Highway in Pompano Beach. That's referred to as the Dixie Split because it splits up into 2 one-way roadways going either way. So again, the call-in number, we do live call-in, 866-366-1143. Somebody call in, do us a favor, show that we can do this. We like to show off that, we do shit a little different here on the KopCam channel. We live stream, but we actually have live interactive call-in to our stream. We got the phone will go through to the cell phone, which is paired to the Bluetooth on the card, which is connected to the knee bone, which is connected to the elbow and the ass bone. So that
Oh, shoot. Hold on. Oh, how do I get back to the thingy?
Still stream.
Okay. Jeff Swinwood, what's up?
Swinwood, how you doing? You want to call in?
Call in.
866-366-1143. That's the number. Show the world that we can do this, that we have the technology. We have the technology, yes. Show the world that we have the technology here on the KopCam channel.
Let's try to get this video to a few likes, guys.
Yeah,
Thumbs up the video.
Somebody show us that you actually... Hey!
Hey,
Don't point the camera
I'm
because it'll
not.
front out. There it is. Hello?
Hey, KopCam, what's happening, buddy? How are you?
Good, who is this?
This is Tommy Good, man.
Tommy Gunn, right on, and coming through for us on the phone. First up, Tommy Gunn calling in. Thank you very much, sir. Give me just a second. We're going to turn here. Actually, here we go. We're going to turn here. We're going to turn here. We're going to do some quick business real quick. Princess, you want to talk? Actually, you know what, Princess? Go in and handle it.
Okay, good. I'll do it.
And
I'll be back, guys.
Go in and handle it, and in case you need an extra buck.
No, you have
and-
the car. You
Yeah,
need
no,
the
no,
car.
no, you might need to put a buck on it or 2.
Oh,
Let's see.
okay.
So Tommy Gunn, talk to us. What's going on?
Oh, not much, man. I just called to do a checkup on you, see how you were. I know we had a little bit of an issue at one point in time because of that weird David Shade News Now Cleveland guy. But hopefully you see what's going on with it.
Wait a second. Wait a second, you ass chode. Now I know who you are. No, you're the guy who kept...
What do I have to do with that, Phil? I'm trying to be nice.
No, I'm gonna accept this call and say goodbye to you. Bye.
Who was that?
Tommy Gunn is
Troll?
yeah, he's
Man.
hey, 850, hang tight. I'm gonna put this on. Well, he's on hold. Let him stay on hold.
Let him stay on hold.
Yeah. All right, I'll talk to you.
It's the poor dirt farmer just saying hello, man.
PDF, thanks for...
Hey, guy.
Princess just said hi. So, yeah, thanks for calling in. That Tommy Gunn, I thought I recognized the name. He was the guy that kept harassing, keeps stalking this one guy. The guy I met in Ohio when I went up to get my. Do you remember the story? Do you remember the story about my Ford Windstar van that got towed in Ohio like 10 years ago? And
no, not really.
oh, I never told you that story. Oh man, well, my Ford Windstar van got towed in Ohio like 10 years ago when I went up there for a job. I sued the towing company, sued the towing company's lawyer, went back and forth in court. I won an appeal. They changed the law, to fix exactly what I said in my complaint. But I never got my truck back. I went back like 8 years later, and I got the stuff out of the fucking van because my property was in the van. So I got all my stuff out the van, left that fucking van on their yard, and they could keep it and figure out who, fuck it off. I think I have like a $50,000 towing bill with those motherfuckers at this point, and they're not getting a single dime, and they never will. Meanwhile, that truck has been sitting on their towing yard for 8 fucking years. I think it's still there.
I love it.
Yeah. Yeah. So I did a short video on that. It's on my, it's on my channel. I might bring it out, but it's just basically me rolling up to the towing yard. They wouldn't let me film the inside, but they took video of the inside of me getting my shit, and I'd like to get that video. So anyhow, while I was rolling up there, I did meet up with a guy. I believe News Now. I think it was News Now Cleveland was his name, he's getting harassed and stalked by this one guy who just keeps fucking with him, and there's this guy who keeps fucking with him, I think is a cop or a cop sympathizer. So in fact, he is a cop sympathizer, and he's really just a fucking real scumbag menace piece of shit, and just keeps fucking with the dude. He's got the dude's put restraining orders on him. The police are not going to do nothing. Basically, it's a situation where he's showing up at the dude's house, fucking with him, really, really fucking sick ass shit, and he's just out about it. Says he's going to keep doing it. He needs to have his fucking ass beaten, is what he needs. You know what I'm saying? The dude just needs to be taken aside and just beat the fuck up. And unfortunately, News Now Cleveland probably could do it on his own, but this is a situation where a dude like somebody and a bunch of your friends needs to find the dude and just beat his fucking ass.
Yep.
Old school.
That's what we do it in Florida.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You want to tell us where in Florida? You know where I'm at in Florida. I'm down here in Pompano Beach, Lauderdale area.
I'm up there in Suwannee County, up here in the woods, North Florida.
Cool. Nice up there. Florida.
Up here with all the crooked cops.
Well, Florida's a beautiful place. I mean, most of the year, even down here in South Florida, the weather's great. This summer seems to have been kind to us so far, not too hot. And I've been working outside. I've been doing some construction and day labor type work, So,
yeah.
But
I'm an air conditioning guy. I crawl around in attics all day, man.
Jesus, yeah, yep.
It's fucking hot, 140 degrees.
It sure is. But I'll tell you what, it is definitely hot up in there. But like I said, so far the two hottest months are coming up: July, September, August, or August, September. But really beautiful down here most of the year. But yeah, I've told people more than one time, more than one way. Florida's straight fucking dirty, man. And it's just people from other places just don't even understand. I mean, everybody represents here, man. Used to be old school. It used to be old school New York and Jews. Old school Jews and Italians from New York used to be like that. But now, and then of course the Puerto Ricans. But now everybody represents down here. Fucking everybody. And of course the Haitians and Dominicans are always represented pretty well here. Haiti is always represented pretty strong down here. But everybody's here now. Everybody's South America, Central America. You got the Russians. You got fucking different European nations. You got the whole Caribbean represents here. So, South America, Haiti, the DR, everywhere, man. Everybody fucking represents down here, and it's dirty, man. And you just got to get with it.
Well, so up here in North Florida, it's opposite. It's all these old school. The good old boy mentality. The sheriff's family's been in the same sheriff's office for like 70 years. The father, the grandfather, and the son all was elected the sheriff in the same little towns. The whole family's run these towns up here, and I call it the racist North Florida. You know, it's like these people up here, they think they own everybody.
Yep. Well, and that's no bullshit.
Whatever they want, you know.
Yeah, that's no bullshit. I mean, that does take place across this country. I've come across more than one story, more than one boss hog story here in America.
Yeah, they're everywhere. That's why I say it ain't just here. Coast to coast to coast. That's why the whole world's on fire, not just the United States. People burning everywhere but Antarctica.
Yep.
I think they got nothing to burn. They probably be down there saying fuck the police too.
Yeah, fuck the police, man.
Yeah.
You know, but I'll tell you what.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll tell you what. More than one story I've heard from people who get stopped in small towns like that, you know, and get charged with something,
yep.
and the city jail is the sheriff's garage, you know, or the chief of police's garage, and his wife makes the meals and shit. Yeah, they do shit like that. That's what these fucking people are, man. They're kidnapping, creepy fucking fucking, you know, dungeon fucking chains and dungeon fucking predators is what these people are, man.
Yeah, I said that a year ago. I said, I bet you I can do a rapist, perverted cop story to get busted every day for the next year. And I pretty much did it. Actually, I did probably more like 2 a day as an average.
Yeah.
But that's just the ones I did my little stories on, because there's a lot of them that I just skipped by.
Right.
There's too many to even report. And some of my stories have 12 rapist, perverted cops. They're raping their dogs, their partners, their own family, their kids.
Jesus.
It's disgusting. So if you got that many rapist cops getting busted, they say there's only 1 in 10 gets caught. There's a problem here.
Yeah, that is pretty.
It's a serious problem.
Yeah, that is pretty disturbing. So you know, these fuckers. It's
and
always
that's just the rapist cops. That ain't talking the thieves and the druggies. And the one I did today, they caught him over there in New Mexico with a meth pipe, 2 meth pipes in his car, 3 baggies of meth. The tweaker cop. You know what I mean? How can it get worse than let's go to a rapist tweaker cop? You know what I mean?
Yeah, a dog.
Out of control, dude. They got
a dog raping racist tweaker cop. Fucking yeah, all kind of every goddamn kind of degenerate filth you could come up with. I mean, why goddamn it? It's just goddamn right. Every goddamn kind of degenerate filth you could conceive of is these goddamn dirty, filthy bastards.
The worst part is I remember all these fucking stories, you know what I mean? It's like these sick bastards, I'll never forget them. Like I said, the rapist cop in, where was he, Alabama, Louisiana, somewhere like that.
Yeah.
He was raping his canine, his police canine. But they got the canine fixed.
All right,
so we don't have to worry.
Hang on a second. I got a call coming in. Let me see who else is calling in real quick. I'm accepting.
All right, you have a good one, man.
Okay, thank you very much.
I'm going down the highway.
Thank you, sir.
You got my number.
216, what's going on?
Not too much. It's happening.
Hi, who is this? Thanks for calling in.
How you doing?
Good.
This is Brian.
Hi, Brian. How you doing? Did you hear me give
Brian
out?
in Toledo.
Brian what?
In Toledo.
Oh, Brian in Toledo. Thanks for calling in, Brian in Toledo. And I guess you heard me give out the number. Let me just give it out real quick to everybody. It's 866-366-1143. Your number does show through on my caller ID when you call, okay? But I'm not going to call you back or anything unless you want me to. But it's cool. But actually, this is an 800 number, so *67 doesn't work. I forgot about that. *67 doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't work on 8.
You can have my number. That's fine.
All right, but I do have another number that.
Hey,
go ahead.
There was a guy that you interviewed a while back. God, it's probably got to be a year ago, at least. He's now in federal prison for trying to fuck young girls, like 13-year-old girls. It's totally messed up.
Who is it?
Wasn't you? News Now Cleveland. He's now in federal prison.
Okay, is that a straight story, or is this just
long time.
Is that a straight story, or is this?
Look it up. Look it up, my friend. Look it up. It's by now it should be. Let's see. I know the hearing is coming up soon. It should be it's on the federal docket.
All right. I mean, I'll take your word for it. I mean, I met with the guy. He didn't strike me as. Well, you know, I don't know how you.
He's a complete pedophile. He tried fucking 13-year-old girls and got busted. Big time busted.
Well, you know.
Yeah, he's going away for a long time. He's gonna have a daddy in prison.
You know. I don't know what to make of that. Well, like I said, I was going to say, he didn't, I don't know how you would ever detect that in a person necessarily if you're sitting at a McDonald's with him, meeting him, hanging out for maybe an hour or so.
Right. Just watching him, you can pick up on that. I mean, the guy's totally fucked up.
Oh, I don't know. Like I said, I didn't pick up on any of that just because, like I said, okay, but we put like how long?
30 minutes.
Okay, so that's okay. Well, I'll take your word for it. That is that. You can always put comments on this video after it's put on back on the air. After the stream is finished, right? And it shows up as a video on my channel. You can come back with a comment. If you got a case number for them, I'll look it up in Pacer because I got access to Pacer. So if that case is real, if it's federal, I'll be able to find the case. Why would it be?
Yeah, well, his name is David Shades. I mean, just look it up.
Why would
I don't know the case number offhand.
Why would it be federal? By the way, why would it be a federal beef instead of a state beef? Do you know?
Oh, because it was cross state lines.
Oh, all right. Well, that would.
Oh yeah.
Well, that would make it federal. Okay. Well, there it is. There, like I said, and
Candy Morgan
says
up?
Your boy got arrested for molesting kids. Well, he's not my boy. He's just a dude I met up with, and that is the unfortunate reality of this deal here. Is you might meet with some random person at a McDonald's and just listen to his stories. You know what I'm saying? And they will have more of a story than that. So that's the way it goes. But like I said, I talked to dude for an hour. I don't know. Maybe I didn't pick up anything bad or good. You know what I'm saying? Well, no, he seemed like a normal dude, but I didn't pick up anything bad, overtly bad. At that.
Nowhere near normal. I mean.
Okay. Understood.
He tried being an auditor, and that didn't work out well for him.
Okay. Understood.
He got shut down pretty quick.
Yeah, understood. Okay, fine. So he's got a case. But like I said, I met the dude for about an hour, and I would have never from my meeting had any reason to. But then again, what can you glean? I don't know what you can glean from an hour with a person, but you all say that you see him maybe when you, I don't know what you can tell by looking at the dude, or whatever. But that's fine. Shit happens. He's got the paperwork. There it is. There it is. There. So that being said, okay, shit happens. What else can we talk about real quick?
I just want to inform you that the people you're dealing with are a little fucked up.
Well, there's
keep your eyes open, and
Well, what do you do? What's your story? What do you do out there?
Oh, I'm a butcher.
Oh, okay. Are you a part of the Cop Watch community, or you just watch us?
No, I just click on every now and then. Yeah.
But you lend your support by viewing. Well, we appreciate that.
That's nice. Thank you.
Do you? What's your deal on the cops? Well, you said you're in Toledo, if you don't mind me saying that, right?
I have a lot of cop friends. I don't look down on them. They most of them do a good job.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
let me guess.
Oh, hell yeah.
And let me guess, they're protecting society, right?
Most of them do, yes.
How the fuck? Let me ask you this:
the pedophiles like that one.
How the fuck are they protecting society? Because I keep hearing that shit about how they're protecting society, and it's a joke.
How aren't they?
No, I asked you first. How are they?
You want to tell me that this one in Atlanta that just got shot for grabbing the cop's taser, that wasn't justified?
Rayshard Brooks, is that what?
Well, you know what? I'll tell you what. So if it's justified, do you know what? Do you know what justified? Wait a second.
Justified, yeah.
Okay, so you know what? So if it's justified, you know what that means? That means he has to take it to trial and convince a jury of that.
Just like everybody else.
Do you understand that? Justification is an affirmative defense. It's pled to the trier of fact. It's not decided by the department. It's not decided by a prosecuting attorney. It's decided by a trier of fact. You understand that?
Not just being fired.
Yep.
Okay, so in other words, if it's justified, the jury decides that. That's a question for a jury.
Right.
But let me ask you this: how are they protecting society? Because I didn't ask you about this guy getting shot or that guy getting shot. I heard something or other recently, some YouTube video. It was a few years old or something. But they're all talking about, the people who are protecting society. No, that's their grandiose narcissist delusions. These people they literally think they're protecting society, and there's no conceivable way that they are. So they're delusional because they believe. Those are called narcissistic grandiose delusions. When you believe you're doing this great thing and you're not actually doing a fucking thing.
You got a cop right there across the street.
You see what I'm saying? When you're not actually doing a fucking thing and you believe you're doing this great thing, you are delusional.
Right there.
You see what I'm saying? It's kind of hero fantasy is what it is. I see. We see them.
Right across.
No, all the cops I know do a good job.
Well, fine. Maybe they do. Well, what does that mean? A cop? What does that mean? They do a good job? How would you define them as doing a good job?
They're not the ones being assholes and abusing the badge.
Well, let me ask you.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this: what actually is a good job? What is actually a police officer's job?
Eat donuts.
Don't.
To protect and serve.
No, it's not. It's not.
I mean,
It's not their job at all. There's no. It has been ruled over and over and over. No, stop. I asked you what their job is. Let me tell you what their job is. It's real simple. Their job is to enforce the law. Okay, the courts have ruled over and over and over. The police have no duty to protect. Period. Their only duty is to enforce the law. Okay, so enforcing the law is very simple. It means two things. You charge people with an offense and you compel their appearance before a magistrate. That is what law enforcement is. Nothing else. One, you charge an offense. Two, you compel appearance before a magistrate. Now, what that means is that charging offense means you write a ticket for somebody or a criminal charge, and compelling an appearance before a magistrate means you give them a summons, which is usually what you get with a traffic ticket, or you arrest them. You compel their appearance by dragging their ass down in front of the magistrate. But that's it. That is what law enforcement is. And once those two things are done, the prosecuting attorney, who is also a law enforcement officer, then gets involved. And the prosecuting attorney's only job is to prosecute, not to investigate. So if they're doing a good job, it means that they are enforcing the law, which means they're giving tickets or charging crimes and taking the people to jail and make people show up for court. In other words, they're actually enforcing the law as opposed to maybe sitting around fucking off. That's what doing a good job means. Still there?
Okay, that's your point.
So yeah, I mean, and that's fine. And listen, I got news for all of y'all out there. Literally, in simpler terms, their job is to get you in trouble. You see what I mean? And it may sound like that's wrong, but it's actually true. Their job is to get you in trouble. If they're enforcing the law and you're getting charged with something, and you're gonna have to show up in court. That's their job, to charge you with shit and make sure you show up in court. So that's their actual job. They're the get you in trouble officer. You know what I'm saying? And you can say what you want about that, but under our law and our system of law,
if you don't break the law, you don't get in trouble.
well, I mean,
True.
Right or wrong.
True.
well, you can say that, but the point I'm trying to make is just clear people's minds on what their actual job is. Their job is to get you in trouble, literally. And
you got some dickhead ones that just want to fuck with you.
and let
Just to
me
make your point.
and let me put it to you. When I say trouble, I mean literally get you charged with something, have to defend a court case.
That's
Okay.
right.
Basically, their job is to get you charged with something and basically compel you. Unfortunately.
Never gotten in trouble with a cop.
Okay, well, your job, like I said, is to, ultimately charge you with something and basically compel you to have to defend yourself in court.
Right.
Now,
Which they should have to go through the same thing if they get in trouble.
Absolutely, they should have to do the same thing.
They should have to go through the same process we go through.
That's right, if they violate the law. So, that's why I'm saying they are sort of the get you in trouble guy or the get you in trouble officer, because that really is their job. So, in other words, if they're not doing a good job, let's say they're fucking off at the donut shop.
Dandy donut.
Basically, when they're doing a good job, they're getting people in trouble. I hate to put it to you all that way, but literally, a cop doing their job, giving you a full day's work, so to speak, meant they got to be a bunch of people in trouble. So, take it for what it's worth. That's what it is.
They can't usually investigate a crime until a crime happens.
And that's a very good point you make there. And I was going to say that. And that's where the whole protecting stuff really falls apart, because remember, the pro in protect means in advance. When you do something proactively or prospectively, the pro in protect means something is done in advance. Well, like you just said, they can't really do anything about a crime until a crime happens, because
well, that's like this kid in Cleveland. They stopped him before it got to that point.
Well,
Because they investigated it, they followed up on it, and
he had to have committed some crime.
All it was over the phone.
He had to have committed some crime.
At that point, it was all over the phone and internet.
Okay, but the idea is that, like, they can't come to your house and say, listen, we know 2 weeks from now that you're going to...
He got to be state stopped.
Yeah, but the point is he still had to have committed some crime. So it must have been telephonic harassment or something like that. Do you see what I'm getting at? He must.
Yeah, it was definitely some type of harassment.
Or a telephonic threat or what? Yeah, okay, exactly. So the point is, they charged him with something, means they accused him of some crime he had to have committed or been accused or believed to have committed some crime. And so that's where the whole protecting society thing falls apart, is because they're not protecting society. What they're doing is arresting people and charging people who've actually committed crimes or they believe have committed crimes. So unfortunately, there was no protection because the crime happened. You see?
They protected the kids involved in this before he got to the kids themselves.
Okay, but they didn't
got to the kids.
They didn't protect those kids from whatever crimes he did commit against them. Or anybody else.
Right, but at that point,
where the hell is he going?
And they didn't protect.
Oh my!
And they didn't.
On telephone and internet.
They didn't protect society from whatever crimes he committed or supposedly committed. So, and again, the pro and protect means in advance. Police get involved after police get their authority after a crime is committed. Their authority begins after a crime is committed or believed to have been committed. Now, some crimes are preparatory crimes, like a conspiracy. You don't actually have to commit the crime you're conspiring to. Just conspiring to commit a crime is a crime. So that is a preparatory offense. So in that case, the objective crime or the target crime doesn't get committed, but some other crime still does. So the point is, they don't protect society. They prosecute or they charge and arrest crimes that were committed. And that is just the way it goes. You can say what you want about it, but that is the way it goes. And which comes down to bottom line one, watch your ass out there, because they're not protecting you. So the only person, the people, here's who you got to protect. We all got to protect ourselves from crime. That's the bottom line, because the cops will get involved after the crime was committed against you. Unfortunately for everybody. And this is what I was saying a minute ago. They can't come to your house and say, we know in 2 weeks you're going to go rob this guy's car, so we're going to arrest you for it now. And not unless you overtly said that. Like you told somebody, 2 weeks from now I'm going to go rob this dude's car. Then you gave it away and you might have committed a crime there by saying you're going to do it, communicating an intent. But the point is, if that was your intent and you kept it to yourself, there's no... The point is, they can't come to your house and say, we know you are going to go rob this place. We just know you're going to do it. So we're going ahead and prevent. We're going to arrest you now to prevent that from happening. That doesn't go down like that.
Well, I've been cops protecting before.
You've been what?
I read what you said, Jeff.
Before.
How have they protected you?
Got a little drunk one night and he gave me a ride home. That way I didn't get behind my car and hurt myself or hurt anybody else.
Well, that was pretty cool, man. I can't.
There's people behind y'all.
That's protection, isn't it?
Yeah, and I don't know whether or not that's actually part of their official duty to do something like that, but I would lean toward the fact that, look, man, I would look toward the fact that if you know this, that, or the other thing, you have a duty as a normal human being to intervene, whether or not it's your official duty. You see what I'm saying? So that might have been actually one that it would be described as being off the clock, but that's okay. I'm not going to fault the dude for it. And that might have been technically off the clock, but it doesn't matter. It sounds like it was a good deed done, and there it is there. You see what I'm getting at? Okay, we're going to go. We got another call coming in. Thanks for calling in.
Thank you.
We have to switch over quickly, everybody. Just a second. Thank you. All right, everybody who's calling in, when another call comes in, we will switch over. We have to switch over very quickly because I don't know how long this, it'll keep the phone active. So how you doing, 217? Who's calling in from 217? Who's calling in?
Yeah, hey.
Hey, how you doing? Who's calling in from 217? Yeah, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing all right, man. It's Steve from channel Legalized Freedom.
Legalized Freedom. How you doing? I remember, Steve. Good to hear you. And by the way, if anybody's putting the number in the chat, we appreciate it. But people must have heard it. 866-366-1143. Steve, how you doing? I do remember. Do we go out with
Steve?
Do we go out and do the audit with Big Nick and Finn and the whole bit?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm the guy that
background check.
I lost a job at the hospital.
Yeah, you lost a job at a hospital to do a
that's
background check.
Really? That's messed
Yeah,
up.
yeah, because that, you got it. Man, you got a good memory.
Yeah, I can't do. Yeah, I can't do.
Um,
Yes,
how'd
he
that
does.
roll out for you? I talked to you a little bit about it. Mentioned the FCRA. Mentioned you should have definitely should have talked to a lawyer.
That's messed up.
yeah, I talked to a couple lawyers. I talked to about 4 or 5 lawyers, and nobody wanted to take the case.
Oh, man.
And I
Why?
just decided.
Well, all right.
I don't know.
We'll see if we can help. Has it been 2 years? Because 2 years the cap is the cap on that.
Oh.
I don't think it's been. Has it been 2 years yet?
All right.
It might be around there.
Well, we got to
I'll
find
let
out.
you know if it's.
Yeah, comment in the chat, please,
Oh.
because I will help you with that. I will help you with that. I got some time to do that now. All right, I will help you with that.
Okay.
Because fuck those lawyers.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah, it sounds like you got. I remember it
Yeah.
sounded like you had a winnable case.
Mm.
And these background check lawsuits they're winning, man. They're winning over and over and over. It's bullshit, man.
Mm-hmm.
You just you don't have to tolerate it. Fuck these people. I want
Right.
to.
Yeah. I mean, you know,
I want to start calling
I
back.
worked.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I worked one day, you know, and they, you know, and they were saying what a great worker I was and everything. And all of a sudden, oh, we gotta let you go because the background check came back. And then it was like, you know, I mean, I don't have any felonies or anything, you know. It was just
Really?
a bullshit charge from like 10 years ago, and
Yeah.
Wow.
yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. Well, and that's what it was 10 years instead of 7. So that was where they made a number one mistake, I believe. That's why I remember
7.
thinking it was a winnable case when I talked to you, which is why I suggested you talk to lawyers. It sucks they didn't want to take it because, well, you know why I think they probably didn't want to take it? Because some of what they'll recoup is based on the value of the job. For me, it was $100,000 a year jobs in IT. You see what I'm saying? $150,000 a year jobs get taken away from me after I successfully negotiated a contract. And I got to tell you something. I got to tell you something. It was getting to the point after 15 years in the career and more that I was 10, 15 years in the career, I was able to negotiate these contracts with a couple of phone calls. You know what I mean? I would negotiate a contract somewhere in the country and I'd show up there and just start doing work, you know, and be taking home 10 grand a month. So what you lose, the value that they'll recoup for you is based on the value of the job you lost. So they're more likely to do this shit for people in like IT careers who are, you know, getting bigger salaries when it's lower paying jobs. And yeah.
That's loud.
This was kind of a lower paying job. And basically, it was a housekeeping job, you know, for you know, $12 an hour. So
Okay, but
it wasn't anything.
That's
But
pretty good money.
you know, it was
$12 an hour,
still, you know.
well, you know, I mean, let's face it though. Here's what you could do, and here's what I think I'd suggested you do. Is that see, for me these were fixed length contracts, so it was easy to figure out how much money was going to be lost, because if it was a 6-month contract, let's say at a certain amount, you know, that's how much it was worth. But this was a job, so the idea was, you know, you might say, well, I planned on being there for the rest of my life, or yeah, I'd have done it for maybe 3 to 5 years, and you might be able to go and look at the turnover rate in the hospital. Or you might be able to look at your previous job history and say, well, you know, my last job I was there 5 years, you know. So, you know, you could say, you know, you lost several years worth of that. And the background check.
Yeah, but I tell you what, I'm actually glad now that I lost the job for the simple fact. Of course, I wouldn't say that, but I mean, for the simple fact of this COVID thing, and I know for a fact that they require me to wear a mask and everything, and I'm not one of those people, man. I don't buy into this whole thing, you know. So I wouldn't wear a mask. And then the fact that I couldn't find my vaccination records and all that, you know, stuff. They wanted my vaccination records from when I was a kid. You know, I'm 50 years old. I had no idea where those were, and they wanted me to take the whole course of vaccinations again.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to do that. No way.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. Well, I still think we can get you some money if the lawyer win that. And that's part of what I do. That's part of my gig here on the KopCam channel. Is that, you know, I help people with pro se lawsuits, man, because that's the bottom line. Is lawyers will dick you off and you'll get nothing. Lawyers won't help. They're fucking worthless. You learn how to do it on your own. That's that.
So I'll tell you what, you know, you got my number now. Give me a call when you get a chance, and
I
we'll
don't
talk about it. And see.
It's probably gonna get lost in my scroll. It's going in on the phone. This is actually coming through my little flip phone, which is paired to the audio in the car, and people can hear it. So but it's a cheap and easy way to do it. So,
Oh, yeah.
all right, we got a call coming in. Thanks a lot, man. We'll comment through YouTube, okay? All right, take care.
Yep, thanks, man. Later.
914 calling in. Who's calling in from the 914?
Hello.
Who is it?
Hello.
Hello, how you doing?
Good, yeah, this is KopCam.
Yes, it is. Who do we got here calling in from 914?
Mikey Mike, how are you, buddy?
Good. Who's Mikey Mike? From where?
Mikey Mike, I'm an auditor out of Detroit, Michigan.
Oh, good deal.
I
Tell us.
just started about 3-4 weeks ago.
Oh, great.
Yeah,
See-
you know, I heard about that stuff with that David Shea dude. Wow, that's crazy. And it's actually true because another auditor from Euclid, Ohio, James, I think James something. I can't remember his last name. Black gentleman from Michigan, or from Euclid, Ohio. He messaged me and he sent me a whole link to all the stuff. That guy's going to prison for a long, long time. Yeah. Oh boy.
Well, it sucks. That just sucks. So I don't want to talk about it anymore because, you know, it happens. You know, there's people like that out there. I know I've met.
I just think it seems to happen a lot with you word auditor guys, though.
What's
you
up?
Guys say fuck the police and say fuck little girls too. You guys, you like saying fuck the police, but y'all like to fuck little girls. Is that not true? Is that the pro and the police? You guys pro on the little fucking girls?
Let me guess.
Is that how you do it?
I don't know. You a cop lover? You like sucking cop dicks?
Yeah, it's like a cop dick landing out of your ass. It's crazy. Nigga, it's Tommy Gunn. What up, bitch boy?
Yeah, go away, Tommy Gunn. You're a piece of shit. That's how we deal with Tommy Gunn right there, people. Piece of shit. It's too bad. It's nice. We had a perfectly nice, you know, call-in show. And this is what this shit's about, man. Welcome to the reality of our world. But hey, listen. Remember, this is the KopCam channel, and what we do is we do things a little different here. We're about developing technology. We're about coming up with new ideas, new ways to do this whole YouTube live streaming type of thing. You see what I'm saying? Let me try a few different settings on this camera. I think they have different, like, you know, tones you can make it. This looks like a little bit bleached out. I don't know why, but maybe not. I don't know. I think it's normal. They have these different tones that you can set. I'm gonna put bubbles real quick. Oh, look at that. We're gonna get bubbles on the stream. Isn't that cute? Silver screen. Oh, look at that. That's kind of cool. Got sketch. Oh, look at that. That's sketch. Got haunt. Silver screen. Make it look like old-fashioned. Document. I don't know. Sepia tone. Oh, look at that. Okay. I'll go back to normal. All right. So today we're actually using the YouTube app, and we are just out rolling around, Princess and I. And talking about whatever. We do stuff different here on the KopCam channel. We've been out 43 minutes already, and what's our battery at? Oh, down to 35%. And I don't really can't plug this one in right now with this cable we got.
Is this your mask?
I think we could plug it in, but it'd be a little tight there. Yeah, wouldn't work too well with the gimbal. Wouldn't work too well with the gimbal. That's all right though. Like I said, we do things a little bit different here on the KopCam channel. We have live call-in. Lots of people doing that now. Lots of YouTube channels are doing the live call-in, but I'm certainly one of the first. You know, and I got that Talk Video Network. I was one of the first to do it with the Talk
There's
Video.
a cop right there at the gas
Okay,
station.
so why don't you got to hold the camera while I'm driving. There's a cop. There's a cop right there doing his car up right there. Come on, you got to hold this. I don't want.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, we're gonna stop for a second so Princess can finish having a snack here, and I'm gonna hold the camera.
What's up? Anybody talking?
Well, we had that one fool Tommy Gunn kept calling in.
How many people?
That's 8 people so far. And we're going to roll back on the road.
Scarf down my food.
So who's there? People comment in on chat. You know, those who are watching.
I wanted to eat my other yogurt. Just kidding.
All right, so who do we have here in the?
There's 10 people watching now.
All right, so we're gonna roll now.
Got my eye on you. What is up with that tire?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's gonna fly off.
Yeah, it's been smashed pretty hard. All right, so we're going to head back this way.
Are we going to?
I don't know. We go back. We want to go. What if we roll back through the hood or so? Actually, we'll go back.
Let's
This
do
way.
the hood.
I know it's the hood. We're checking out the hood here in Pompano, but you really don't see too much activity, police activity down here too much, because they spend their time where the rich people live, over there on A1A. But we're kind of rolling down through the hood here in Pompano. And you know what? I don't want just don't. Oh, look at this. We got a little camp here, a dope camp there. Watch the, baby girl.
Junkies.
You know, baby. But okay, here's what you got to do. You got to watch the screen and make sure that you're pointing the screen at people, or this at what's being filmed. You understand? All right. So.
Somebody must have overdosed or something. That's all that happens in this neighborhood. I don't think this is working too good.
Oh, it might be coming
Keeps like
down. Oh, let's see.
flapping everywhere.
The battery still says the battery's full. Okay, so, but
There really ain't no cops around this area too much.
no, today there are, and I haven't seen it around here in a while.
Oh, hell yeah.
Except when I got jammed. I did get jammed up. KopCam caught a case here a couple of days ago, or about a month ago, and car got towed, so they're getting sued. I stopped and I said, wasn't doing a cop watch. I was just there, and I was feeling pretty emboldened, I guess I would say. And I just said, out the window of the car, yo, people are not dogs. Don't tell them to sit on the phone. They don't have to sit down for you, because they always tell you to sit down on the curb.
Yeah, on the curb with their hands behind their
they're like,
back
yeah.
and
the
twist
cop,
ties.
yeah, and then the cop ended up giving me a big, huge line of shit about, it's my safety, blah, blah, blah. But before that all happened in the car, after I got locked up, after I got, arrested, what they did was you got your seatbelt in. What they did was they run up on the car and started talking some shit, and at that point I stepped on it, and the light had already turned red. So that was what they did to jam me up. But it's okay. When I take it to trial, which I will, that's the defense I'm going to use is, hey man, cops are fucking running up on me. I was fleeing for my life. I was fleeing for my safety, I was afraid. I was in fear for my life. I felt the clear and present danger. I felt the clear and present danger to my safety, from these motherfuckers and their psychotic behavior.
Little chickens.
Yeah, little chickens running around. This is the Saxon Wall store. I call it the Saxon Hole store.
Saxon whores.
There you go. So there's the Saxon Wall store, the Saxon Hole, little ghetto market. Lots of them around here, down here in South Florida. Come on. All right. So, you gotta watch out here. Well, we got to find out what happened with these cops that murdered that guy Ordonez, the UPS driver. I don't know what's happened. Anybody know? Anybody know?
We gotta go back.
Anybody know any update on that story? The UPS driver who got shot by the cops in Miami. Oh, here we go. Cop watch. Here we go.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Okay, here we go. All right.
What we got?
I wonder if that's the dude, but yeah, but we got to park somewhere.
I ain't got your face in there.
That's fine. They know my face, but we got to park somewhere where.
Shit. You know this. Whatever.
We got to park somewhere where.
Park over here.
All right, I'm gonna go over there.
Park over here.
I don't want to see anyone park. No,
Alright,
you coming
alright.
with? No, you ain't coming with. You gotta come with.
Get some good shit though.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Don't run your mouth.
So we got the data plan.
Whoa! It's just driving, guys.
Well, I wanted to pull into this spot because this one's got the shade. Okay, here we go.
All right.
Cop watch in progress.
Stick it in their face.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to do a cop watch in progress here. Pompano Beach, Broward County Sheriff's ass fist, Broward County Sheriff's ass face. Got this motherfucker rolling down here like Jesus. You got the train horn on there. Yeah, that's fucking. What is up with this gimbal, man? Can't hold the fucking thing straight, or can't hold the camera straight? That's its fucking job. Okay. Going to a cop watch here in Pompano Beach, Florida. We parked a goodly ways away on the KopCam channel. We're going to do some cop watching here. Find out what's going on. I don't think they're going to do shit to me, but because they mind their P's and Q's now because people are keeping their shit in line. But if they see you driving, you know, they might try to like jam you up with your car, you know, jam you up, use some kind of excuse to get you a ticket, you see. So we're going to see what's going on here. It's going to take a little while to get over there. I park nice and far the fuck away from these bastards. Might be rolling off, I don't know. No. Oh, somebody chatting. Sorry, I didn't bring my specs. Sorry, fuck. Can't read the chat. But thanks for coming in, people. We're doing a cop watch. Thanks for chatting. We'll be right back. See, maybe I can read it. Hang on. Audit America. No, you're not. No, you're not blocked. I don't. I don't know. I see your chat on this screen. So, I don't know what's up. See what's up with this, man. Okay. It's like an accident maybe or something. Or actually, I think it's a dead car. I don't know what's up with this. Probably nothing exciting. Okay. All right, and I'm not going to be able to see the chat for a bit here. I'm going to be focused on this here. Fucking gimbal is fucking up. No, that's just, I don't know what phone number we're talking about here. The call-in number is 866-366-1143, but you're not going to reach me on that number. That's going to go to the car, and you'll be able to talk to Princess. She doesn't have a feed on this right now. So I don't know why this fucking gimbal's all fucking fucked up, man. Why is it not working? It's all crooked and shit. I don't know. All fucking crooked. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's not balanced well enough. So we got a cop watch here. Stand in the shade where it's a little cooler and I can see the screen a little better. Okay, we're live on YouTube. We'll stand in the shade real quick. I don't know if he's looking at me. Window there. But we're going to go approach, talk to these guys, and keep an eye on them. Give me some fuck ass jaywalking ticket. No, well, hang tight, DJ Gemini. Hang tight. That's light don't change. I'm not even picking up a jaywalking. That thing going by, yeah. There we go. Oh, this is one of the cops that arrested me. What's up? Remember me, ass? It's one of the cops that got arrested me that day. What'd they get you for? Why they stop? I'm not recording. I'm recording them, not you.
But the hell away from the camera, man. Go away with that shit, man. Go with that shit, man. You got no right to do that, man. When the police hang around the minute and record everything, you straight ahead, you stop anybody right here.
Well, you heard it, people. They don't want to be recorded, so we're recording the cops, not you. And I do have every right to record a cop.
Ain't nobody called cops, man.
Well, I'm just wondering why they stopped it. Yeah, he's. Oh, this guy.
You have no right to come.
Yeah, this guy. This guy doesn't like the fact that I'm recording him. So he's all butthurt. Look at Officer Butthurt there. Yeah, butthurt. Butthurt. Unfortunately, that people doesn't like me recording him. So that's all right. We're gonna record the cop there. Who's that? Is that anybody I know? Is that? No, I don't know. Yeah, he didn't like being recorded. Typical. All right, people, I'm gonna leave these people alone. I kind of had enough of this. I don't really want to get the people in the picture if they don't want to be recorded. I'm about getting the cop in the picture. So we're gonna move over here to where the police officer is. Ass fister over here. Hopefully he doesn't say a word to me because I don't want to hear a word out his asshole. So I got nothing to hear about this ass, so we'll see what he has to say for his asshole. But maybe he's leaving. All right, before I leave, do you guys need any help, any assistance, towing truck, or somebody call you a cab or anything?
Nah, man, stay away from people.
I'm not fucking recording you, so
Stay
just
away from people, man. You hear me? Stay
don't
away
come
from
at me, man.
people, man.
Don't come at me, man. Fucking come at me like that. Stay away from people. See that shit? Motherfucker coming at me looking to start some shit right there. Yeah, that dude right there in the black shirt. Stay away from people. Stay away from people. They'll be stalking people, motherfucker. Fuck. Be coming after people like you gonna do some shit, motherfucker. Fuck you. Don't be coming after people like you gonna do some shit. That'll get you put on your fucking ass. Understand? Don't be coming around following people when they're out here, motherfucker. Don't be coming up on people act like you gonna do some shit. I got every right to film you. Now following people shit is a fucking felony. It's called stalking. We coming up on people like you bad, like you gonna do some shit. That'll get you put on your fucking ass, punk. What, you tough? You bad? Yeah, that's right. fucker, man. I'll keep an eye on this bitch, because if he runs up on me again, I'm gonna have to beat him with this fucking camera. If he thinks he's gonna fucking run up on me, man, I'm gonna put him on his ass. Don't be coming up on people. Yeah. Everybody else will do what the fuck they want. You don't tell nobody nothing. You fucking live with it. Fuck me bad, bitch. Coming up on people acting like you gonna threaten them, acting like you gonna do some shit. Coming up on people acting like you gonna get violent, motherfucker. You don't be coming up on people like that. Yeah, that will get you beat the fuck down. Fucker. Fucking piece of shit. Yeah, come up on me now. I'll beat you. Sorry, but we may lose the stream here in a bit when I beat this motherfucker with this camera. There's a good citizen from America. There you go. So. Well, so much for my desire to not want to film these people and kind of respect their right to be left alone, or respect their right to privacy, or whatever you want to call it, or privacy in public, or just the right to be let alone. You know? Instead, I should have fucking put the camera on the dude, you know, coming up on me like that. Get a good shot of his ass, see what he looks like. So when I beat his fucking ass, they'll know who he is, or he tries to do some shit. Then we'll see how bad he likes those cops when there's a fucking felony charge on his ass and video recorded evidence to fucking prove it. Because he ain't gonna take this camera. He may get a few swings in, I don't give a fuck about that, but he's gonna get hit back. You know, people are gonna come up on you like that. I don't just fucking take a motherfucker doing shit. You know, he may get a couple swings in, but he's gonna get fucking hit back, and he ain't gonna take this camera. He's gonna get beat the fuck up, and he will stop. You know, punks like to come at you like that. They're like they're tough, you know. You know, think they're going to intimidate you, but then when you start fucking pounding back, they always back the fuck down. All right, people, we're going to go away from this. We're going to finish up back in the car. And we are going to go in the shade here for just a second here. I will catch up on the chat. Fucking man. So you see, the cops are not always a problem. You got pissed off dudes, man. Getting an attitude to you, man. So... and you act all hard and bad, yeah, well, fuck off. Lol. As you back away. Laugh my ass. So you're the one running away. Well, that sounds good. Huh? Jailhouse is coming out. Yeah. Well, hey, man, you know, I'm the one fucking with the camera here. I'm the one getting the fucking footage here. That dude got no business coming up on me for no reason. I don't have to fucking defend something. But if he attacks me, he's going to get fucked the fuck up. And if you walk away and they keep coming after you, then you're justified in fucking killing them. You see the idea? If you start walking away and motherfucker comes after you and he attacks you at that point, you got full fucking justification to kill the motherfucker because you were walking away. That's the whole point. You don't need to act tough. You don't need to get up in people's faces, and that's the whole fucking point. Don't do it. Don't fucking get a stupid contest with these motherfuckers because they'll always win. And what'll happen is, you see? So what happens is if you start walking away, and you don't have to walk all the way, just walk far enough away that he's got to come at you, which is kind of what I did, but then, you know, I'm stopped in the middle of the street at that point, and people are fucking honking their horns. You know, you stand in the middle of the street like that, you're going to get run over. So, but the point is, you don't need to get a stupid contest with them. Just walk the fuck away, start walking away, backing the fuck up, and if they keep coming at you at that point, they're 100% fucking wrong, and you are justified in doing what needs to be done. So, but that's a motherfucker who's looking to try to grab the camera and do a bunch of stupid shit, and I ain't about losing this camera right now, and I ain't about fucking losing this stream. All of my audience, and we'll make sure you got the videos. So don't be talking shit like I ain't gonna fight this motherfucker. I got no problem with it. He was just trying to act tough. He wasn't gonna do nothing. If he got fucking violent, he got violent back. That's real simple. If he'd got violent with me, he'd have got violent back. He's just nothing but a pissed off motherfucker with a little chip on his shoulder and a piece of shit attitude. He ain't nobody. Now if you're scared of some punk coming up, you copping this little fucking mug mouth to you, what the fuck is that? You know? You can say what you want, but as soon as the violence starts, man, I ain't gonna sit there and get beat down. I'm start hitting back. It's real simple. This one dude asked some, Brian, did you blow Whitebeard? No, you did. Yeah, okay. Yeah, what up, Cindy Morgan? What up, Jeremy? Yeah, he's talking a bunch of shit. We don't care. Well, at least we got some chat, though. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap this fucking shit up. Had enough excitement for one fucking day. We are going to cancel. We're in the stream. Say goodbye from Pompano Beach, Florida. Your mom did, Ryan O'Neill or whatever his name is. So your mom did.